two-wheeler talk. The story of motorcycling is filled with legends, but few machines have the kind of timeless appeal and influence that the Honda Super Cub has carried through the decades. In fact, since its introduction in the late 1950s, the Super Cub became not just a motorcycle, but a cultural icon. Now in 2025, Honda has brought back the spirit of the original with the new Honda Super Cub C100, a modern reimagination of the machine that put the world on two wheels. In this video, we're diving deep into what makes the 2025 Honda Super Cub C100 special, exploring its key features, performance, design, pricing, and why it still stands as one of the most practical, charming, and universally loved motorcycles ever built. The 2025 Honda Super Cub C100 may look like a nostalgic throwback at first glance, but it's actually a clever balance of heritage design and contemporary technology. Honda has stayed true to the essence of the Super Cub: the step-through frame, the retro styling, and the approachable ergonomics, while upgrading everything under the surface to suit today's riders. The first thing that strikes you is how compact yet elegant the bike feels. It's designed with simplicity, but it never feels basic. The rounded headlamp, the upright handlebar, the subtle curves of the bodywork, and the classic leg shield instantly remind you of the original, yet the modern touches like LED lighting, digital instrumentation, and refined paint finishes give it a premium edge. Honda clearly wanted to keep the DNA intact, but also prove that a bike like this can thrive in the modern era. Under the seat, the 2025 Super Cub C100 carries a refined 100cc single-cylinder, air-cooled, four-stroke engine. On paper, it might sound modest compared to the larger displacement bikes on the market, but this machine was never about raw power. Instead, it's about smooth, efficient, and reliable performance that makes commuting or casual city rides effortless. The engine produces just around 9 horsepower and a healthy amount of low-end torque, tuned for practical use. Honda has fitted the engine with its latest fuel injection system to ensure consistent throttle response, smooth starts in all conditions, and impressive fuel economy. Riders can expect well over 60 km per liter in real-world riding, making it one of the most fuel-efficient motorcycles you can buy in 2025. For a world where rising fuel costs are a reality, the Super Cub delivers peace of mind with every ride. Performance-wise, the Super Cub C100 has always been about ease of use, and Honda has kept that tradition alive. The 4-speed semi-automatic transmission means there's no clutch lever to operate. You simply shift gears with your foot, and the system takes care of the rest. This makes it incredibly beginner-friendly, while still allowing experienced riders to appreciate the smooth, connected feel of changing gears. The bike cruises comfortably at urban speeds of 50 to 70 km per hour, but it can also stretch up to around 95 km per hour on open roads. It's not designed for high-speed touring, but that's the charm of the Super Cub. Is about simple, stress-free riding, where the focus is on the journey rather than the adrenaline rush. Handling has also seen a notable upgrade in the 2025 model. Honda has refined the suspension with telescopic front forks and twin rear shocks that offer a stable, plush ride over bumpy city streets. The 17-inch wheels, paired with tubeless tires, provide a reassuring sense of stability, while the lightweight frame makes the bike nimble and easy to maneuver in traffic. With a curb weight of just around 110 kilograms, the Super Cub C100 is extremely manageable for riders of all skill levels, including those who might be new to motorcycling or even smaller riders who value lightness and control. The seat height is set at a comfortable 780 mm, which allows most riders to place their feet firmly on the ground, boosting confidence at stops. When it comes to stopping power, Honda has updated the braking system with a front disc brake and a rear drum, supported by single-channel ABS for extra safety. While it's not a sport bike setup, it is perfectly suited for urban riding and ensures that the Super Cub is both safe and predictable, even in emergency stops. Honda's emphasis on safety and control means the new C100 is not just about heritage charm, but also about being a responsible and modern commuter machine. Another highlight of the 2025 Honda Super Cub C100 is its thoughtful design elements. Honda has managed to combine retro aesthetics with modern technology seamlessly. The round LED headlamp pays homage to the original look while providing excellent illumination for nighttime riding. The minimalist digital display blends well into the retro-styled cockpit, showing essential information like speed, fuel level, and gear position without breaking the classic look. The chrome accents on the mirrors and handlebars further enhance its vintage vibe, while the color scheme is a classic Honda red and white, pastel blue, and sleek black give riders plenty of choice to express their personality. Each color has been carefully chosen to capture the retro charm that made the original Super Cub such a timeless icon. Practicality is another major selling point. The step-through frame makes mounting and dismounting effortless, especially for riders carrying groceries, bags, or even wearing formal attire. Honda has designed the new Super Cub to be commuter-friendly, with an optional rear carrier for luggage or boxes, making it a great tool for everyday errands. In many ways, it still carries that reputation of being the ultimate "you meet the nicest people on a Honda machine," easy to live with and always ready for whatever the day demands. From a pricing standpoint, Honda has positioned the 2025 Super Cub C100 as an affordable yet premium commuter. Depending on the market, prices start around $3,200 to $3,500, making it accessible while still carrying a sense of pride in ownership. What you're paying for here isn't just a mode of transport, but a piece of motorcycling history brought into the modern day. When you factor in its legendary reliability, extremely low maintenance costs, and fuel efficiency, the overall value is unmatched. This is the kind of bike you can buy once and keep for decades, with minimal running expenses. One of the most unique selling points of the Super Cub has always been its universality. It's not a bike aimed at just enthusiasts or beginners or commuters. It's truly for everyone. Students, professionals, delivery riders, retirees. There's no single demographic for the Super Cub because it adapts to every rider's needs. That's why it has been the best-selling motor vehicle in history, with over 100 million units sold worldwide. The 2025 version doesn't just continue that legacy, it strengthens it by proving that a simple, efficient, and stylish motorcycle is still relevant in an age dominated by high-tech machines and electric scooters. Honda has also ensured that the Super Cub C100 fits within today's eco-conscious mindset. The engine is Euro 5 compliant, ensuring minimal emissions while still delivering dependable performance. For those in urban centers where clean air regulations are tightening, this makes the Super Cub a sustainable choice without sacrificing the convenience of petrol-powered mobility. Honda has also hinted that an electric or hybrid version of the Super Cub may be in development for the future, but for now, the classic 100cc four-stroke remains the heart of this beloved icon. On the road, the 2025 Honda Super Cub C100 is more than just transportation. It's an experience. It's the smile you get when you swing your leg over, the effortless startup, and the smooth hum of the engine that takes you back in time while keeping you firmly grounded in the present. It's the kind of bike that doesn't demand attention but always earns admiration. People turn their heads not because it's flashy, but because it's familiar, iconic, and universally loved. There aren't many motorcycles that can boast that kind of reputation, and Honda knows it. To sum it all up, the 2025 Honda Super Cub C100 is a machine that bridges generations. It's small but mighty, simple yet sophisticated, nostalgic yet modern. It delivers outstanding fuel efficiency, unmatched ease of use, and a design that celebrates its heritage without feeling outdated. Priced affordably, built to last, and designed to be enjoyed by anyone and everyone, it remains one of the most approachable motorcycles in the world. For riders who want practicality without giving up personality, or for collectors who simply appreciate owning a living legend, the new Super Cub is the perfect blend of old and new. Honda has not just revived a motorcycle, they've rekindled a legacy, reminding the world why the Super Cub remains one of the most important bikes ever built.